but I am about to get in the shower and wash my hair. This is just my hair dry with product in it from an old Twistout. And after I get done with this, I'm going to wash my hair using, let's see, Pantene Relax the Natural. This is the conditioner. I still like it even though it has some petroleum in it. And then I also have the Relax the Natural shampoo. Okay. It's completely wet right now. And kind of sort of see the texture. I don't have the best camera, but there you go. And if you can see those pieces sticking up there at the top, I'll kind of point them out for you. These pieces here, which have like the straight ends on them. Okay, so when I was cutting my hair, because my hair texture is like 3C in there, I can kind of part it. That would help out the situation. But anyways, if that doesn't work, I will definitely take some pictures and post them in the video so you can see like clear what the texture of it looks like. Try to get some light. If that helps out. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These pieces here at the top that are kind of straight, because the hair texture there is very different, it doesn't shrink as much. As you can see, this is my front. It's like way down here, and I can stretch it way out, and it reaches the same length as that. But this hair, it's already out there. It doesn't like shrink really. It does, of course, like a little bit, but it's very minimal. And whereas this shrinks to like a third of its actual length, this maybe only shrinks like 10%. And so when I was cutting that hair, I kept thinking, okay, it's still straight, and I kept cutting, but it wasn't really changing like anything. Like it kept staying straight on the end. So I decided I'm going to let that grow out more before I do any more cutting on it, because I was thinking, well, maybe it's heat damage, or maybe it's this, but maybe it's just my hair texture and my hair doesn't really curl up there.
What I'm going to do now is show you how I do my two-strand twist, and then I'll do a second video as a follow-up to show you how I take down my twist, the procedure then, and also what the results are to my twist out. But anyways, we'll get started. I usually will detangle with this. I did kind of sort of already detangle when I was in the shower. I didn't do it fully, but here we go. So it's very simple. Hopefully everybody knows how to do a two-strand twist, but if not, you just take your hair, divide it into two as equal as possible sections. I know it's hard, but do it as equally as possible. And you just wrap one from the other. Switch from one finger to the other, and you just continue this. When I'm doing it, I usually can feel the hair sort of tangling on the end, so I'll brush through and just keep on twisting until you get to the end. And the reason I was stressing trying to get the two pieces as equal as possible is because in the end, if they're not, you'll end up wanting to take some hair from another piece and separating it, and that eventually causes frizz once you take them down, because it'll pull the pieces apart instead of just separate. Okay, so I finished my twist. As you can see, my hair's all twisted up. I personally hate this look, and I really only like to do it on my days off, or say if I go to work in the evening, I'll do it the night before and wear it like this all day, and probably won't leave my house or anything. If I do, it's like wrapped up in a scarf, because I really don't like the way my hair looks and twists. Maybe I should get my hair twisted professionally, and then I may have different results or something like that. But currently, I just don't like the way my hair looks and twists. But I love the results of Twistout. Now, As you can see, I have 2-strand twists my entire head, and I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. And like I said, I am somewhere else, so my setup, as you kind of busted my camera setup. My setup isn't really the best, but I'm making do with what I got. So you can see my twist, and this was that area that I was telling you about where I have heat damage. And I think I kind of did it bigger than I usually do over here because it's not really as straight as it usually would be, because I think I'm pulling in hair up here. This from here, like this section is the part that has the heat damage, so it's a very small section that actually is damaged. So like I said, that's what I was pretty happy about. This is the top of my hair, the area where I told you my hair is like 3C-ish, and I don't know, most people kind of seem to gravitate towards that hair type. I personally don't. I would say throughout my hair is 4A, 4B, and this little section right here is like 3C. It's very loose. But I personally like the 4A, 4B section because it actually holds these pretty good. As you can see, these here are really loose and flimsy, whereas the ones in the back, they're pretty stiff. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Once they fully dry, that'll be it. These up here, it just kind of gives me a loose wave. It doesn't really full out twist, which you'll see. Like, well, it does kind of, but it's different. But you'll see that when I take my hair down. But just wanted to show you my hair right now. While it's still wet before it dries, I like to go ahead and add the Icy hair polisher daily hair treatment, and it repairs and polishes and shines dry damaged hair, and it's alcohol free, and it's super concentrated, so you shouldn't have to use too many of the drops or whatever to get it throughout your hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some drops in my head and go from there. Okay, so I put about let's see, this is about 6 drops of it in my hand, and I'll show you if you can see it. It's like quarter size. Okay, and I just love this, the way the consistency of it is. What I'll do next is I'll rub my hands together, and then I'm just going to distribute it all over. And so next I will show you my hair once I take this down. Today is my day off, so I'm still debating. I may take this down later on this evening. It may be the morning, but regardless, my hair will be fully dried when I decide to go ahead and take it down so I can get the full effect. And do be careful when you're applying the polisher, I forgot to mention, because if you have loose hair, or even if your twists are just kind of fresh and they're still wet, if you did yours wet anyway, they can come down, because I just experienced that with these little stupid ones here. But I've retwisted them and everything's back. But yeah, these are my twists. And so